Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to be bringing you along as we do our nature study. It's an exciting video because it is our monthly Homeschool Show and Tell series that Jessica from the Waldock Way and I host. It's an open collaboration, so there are going to be tons of other moms joining up today and sharing their nature study. So if you guys want to join in on this open collaboration, the info is in the description box down below. There's a blog post with info, and we would love to have you guys join, showing us your nature study anytime this month or checking out next month's topic, which I will share at the end of this video. So I hope you guys join, or I hope you at least enjoy the open playlist and go through and see how everybody else does nature study. Today I am hosting our nature co-op. One of my girlfriends and I get together bi-weekly, right, every other week, and host nature study in our home. We keep it very simple. We use the curriculum Exploring Nature with Children. Nature study is something that really is the reason that I felt most drawn to the Charlotte Mason method. It's also the thing that I most struggle with the Charlotte Mason method as far as finding a place for it in our days. And so one of my girlfriends and I, Jenna, you guys know her if you've been around here for a while, just decided that the best way to implement it into our rhythm is to reserve a day a week for nature study. It's honestly the best way that works for me as well, because if I try to implement it into some part of our day one week, like Tuesday afternoons or Thursday mornings, you know, between science and history, it just doesn't happen, or it feels too restricted to like an hour's worth of time. And so I just like having a day for it. So twice a month, I just do it on my own with the kids, and then twice a month I do it with a friend. Once that month, I'm the host, and once that month, she's the host. So it's really great because we just get different perspectives, and we don't have to put in as much effort as if we were doing it on our own. So it's really helpful. The weeks that she hosts, I just get to sit back and be a participant or assist her, and on the weeks where I host, same thing. We keep it really simple. All we do is we get together, we do a nature walk. We have picked one location to be our nature hike location for the year. We go there a couple times throughout each semester. Sometimes we just walk around our neighborhoods and look at the local birds to our area. We keep it really simple. And then we follow the activity guide in Exploring Nature with Children. Sometimes we do those activities, sometimes we just do nature journal. And there's all sorts of supplements in the curriculum as well if you want to add in any other books from either the Storybook of Science is one that I see often. The Handbook of Nature Study by Anna Comstock is another one that's in there quite a bit. And then my friend Jenna and I have done this for years, even without doing nature study officially together. We love doing nature-based tea times. And so we will do a nature tea time. We will read the poem from Exploring Nature with Children at our little tea time. The kids will gather things from our nature study and display them on the table. Sometimes it's really themed. Sometimes it's very simple. Today it's gonna be very simple, where I just put out like pretzels, fruits, veggies, little sandwiches, and we read the poem, talk about our nature walk for the day, and things like that. So we keep it super simple, but it's fun to have somebody to do this with. It's fun to host other kids once a month and really kind of go in a little deeper in depth with, you know, the projects that I might not do if I was just doing it with my kids. So I'm gonna bring you guys along. Today's nature study topic is Candlemas. It is February 2nd today, and so the theme in the book is Candlemas. So we're gonna be going out looking for signs of spring coming. We're gonna nature journal, add some things to our calendar of firsts, and then we are going to make beeswax candles. In months prior, we've done things like mini beasts, and we've just focused on insects and bugs the whole time. We've done, you know, looking at a tree study, a lichen study. So some of the themes are very specific and some of them are more broad. And today I would say is one of the more broad themes. So it's just kind of like enjoy nature, make some candles, look for signs of spring. So I'm excited to bring you guys along today. So without further ado, here we go. Today's video is in partnership with ARTEZA, and you guys know that I really enjoy having ARTEZA products in our homeschool. They are great for my kids to just access whenever they are doing a project, and I love the variety of different shades and colors and media when we are doing some more directed projects in our homeschool. So the first thing that I'm showing you today are these twee markers or twi markers. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. but I assume that it means twin markers because they are dual tipped. And so I'm showing you the set of 100. That is what they sent to me. With these, you can make tiny details come alive with the 0.4 millimeter fine tip, or you can flip the marker over and create thicker lines with the broader brush tip. There are 100 different colors. You can use these for calligraphy, hand lettering, doodling, note-taking, and these twin tip markers are lightweight, durable, and ideal for creating on the go. So the next thing that I have to show you are these watercolors. This is a set of 60 different watercolor tubes. Now we have their watercolor pans as well, which we love, but I wanted to have these watercolor tubes available as well. So these are going to be that same great high quality ARTEZA product, and I'm just excited to have these in tube as well. And speaking of watercolor, the last couple of things that I selected from their website this go round were the expert watercolor pads as well as the kids watercolor pads. Now these expert watercolor pads I'll be using later on in today's video because we use these to make phenology wheels, but then the kids watercolor pads we will be using to make some Valentine's Day crafts coming up the week of Valentine's Day here in our homeschool. So these watercolor pads are cold pressed paper, double-sided, acid-free, glue-bound, and they're ideal for watercolor techniques and mixed media. They're 11 by 14 inches, and there are 32 sheets on each pad. And then the ARTEZA Kids watercolor pad has 30 sheets in each pad, and there are 2 pads per pack here as well. These are also acid-free, heavyweight, glue-bound, and these are also ideal for watercolor techniques and mixed media. These are 9 by 12 inches, and these are just really good quality, so I'm excited to have these in our home. There is a 10% discount code for my subscribers in the description box down below if you want to check out any of these or more products on their website. We have so much from them. I love some of their bulk supplies as well as their supplies just for individual projects. So make sure you check out that discount code down below. Thank you so much, ARTEZA.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. Darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing.
Okay, so it is about 5 o'clock and everybody just left. The kids, as you saw, went on a nature walk this morning. It was pretty cold for Floridians. We found a few signs of spring and new life. We saw a couple of birds that were new to us, actually. One that was new to us, but then we saw a couple of birds. We saw some squirrels' homes, tons of new buds on different trees and things like that. We probably walked about a half an hour and then we got really cold. We came back and did their rolled candles. They looked at some of their nature findings with the microscopes. And then we had our Candlemas tea time. I read the poetry, the little poem a few times over. The kids had memorized it pretty quickly. We talked about it. We talked about Groundhog's Day a little bit and how that relates to Candlemas. And then the kids played outside for about 2.5 hours or so. Then my friend and I started on drawing out their phenology wheels, and they took them home to work on the remainder of them. I got the phenology wheel guide from Raising Little Shoots, and I'll put a link down below for that as well. That is separate from our curriculum, but it's something we wanted to do with this calendar year. So now the kids will on their own make their January entry on that wheel. And then at the end of February, they'll add their February entry. So we're a little thrown off schedule, but my kids just went camping specifically to see the wolf moon. So I think that's gonna be their January entry, which was just a few days ago anyway. So it's not too far off. So that is the gist of our nature study time together. I have 2 whole highlights on my Instagram of some of our different nature studies from this school year. If you guys are interested, it's called ENWC Autumn and ENWC Winter, if you want to go check those out and get a glimpse into more of our nature studies. Thank you, ARTEZA, for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys check out that code in the description box down below. Thank you, Jessica, for co-hosting this open collaboration with me. And thank you to everybody who has linked up in today's collaboration. Make sure you guys go check out the playlist down below if you want to see what nature study looks like in other people's homes. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
We can look back someday.